بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome back to my channel QHE Tajweed Rules of the Quran channel in English. Today inshallah we will continue the chapter of علاقة الحروف, the two meeting letters, and we still under the first title here, which is identical letters. If I have same letters, and last time we explained the first kind, which is small. Today inshallah we will continue. Let's go together and see. We said we have two ways to look by. First way is how is the makhraj and the sifa between the two letters I have, the two meeting letters. If it's too far apart, المتباعدان, two articulation point is very far, what I will do in it, we didn't explain it yet. Or if it's close to each other, we call it المتقاربان, so the articulation point is very close to each other. Or the same articulation point or same makhraj and different in Sifaat. And we said that like letter dal and ta, it's come from the same articulation point, but it has different Sifaat. And ta. These three letters is coming from same articulation point, dal, ta, ta, for example. But each one, it has his own articulation point to be different than the others. We call it المتجانسان. And the one here we are working in right now, the two of the letters are the same, identical. متماثلان. متماثلان, that means articulation point is the same and the Sifaat is the same. We said before this has never happened except if the letter is the same letter, because all the letters is coming from the same makhraj, same articulation point. It should to has some Sifaat, some characteristics different to make it different. Sad and the sin from the same articulation point. If I didn't give the صاد, for example, the تفخيم and the إطباق, it will be like sin. So the صفة, it's make the letters is different. And we explained that in the beginning of chapter of Sifaat. We said it's exactly like mom and dad in the same family. All the kids are from same and mom, dad, but all of them should to have something different to know this is her and this is the sister, or this is him and this is his brother, something like that. Okay, so that's mean in the end, identical letters means the same letter, ba and ba, ta and ta, kaf and kaf, lam and lam, noon and noon, mim and mim. So ba followed by ba, for example, or lam followed by lam, for example, or any letter followed by the same letter. We said we compare it or we separate by the harakat, by the vowels. We separate for a small, صغير, and we separate for مطلق, absolute, and we separate for كبير, big. We said small means the first letter with سكون and second letter with حركة. Big means both of them is with حركة. مطلق, absolute, means the first letter is with حركة and the second one with سكون. You can say this one is opposite of that one in the how it looks. This is first one is with sukun and second one with haraka, but this one first one is with haraka and second one with sukun. The kabir one, both of them is with haraka. Our class for today, inshallah, we will explain the kabir, big one. We explained last time small. Today we explain big one. We still under the identical letters, المتماثلان. Let's go here and explain big or kabir means both of them are with vowel. ba فتحة followed by ba ضمة, ba كسرة followed by ba كسرة, anything. Example here from Quran, word اقتتل. تا فتحة followed by تا فتحة. Identical two letters, same makhraj, same صفات, which is تا and تا, both of them with حركة. تا تا إق تا تا اقتتل. or الرحيم مالك. If I connect me ما, the two meme here, it's the same meme, same articulation point, same صفات, because both of them is meme, but one with kasra and one with fatha, two haraka followed each other. This is the examples of big. This is the example of if I have both of them with vowel. What I will do here, the rules should make both letter clear. إق تا تا. I don't say إقتت إقتت. I say إق تا تا. الرحيم مالكي. So مي ما تا تا. So I make both letter is clear. Except some cases in Haffs way. There are several cases. We will take here some of it. We will say like examples for it. First word is ni'imma. This is how we see this word in the Quran. But this word in the real, in the Arabic, it's ni'imma ma. Ni'imma ma. Meme fatha followed by other meme fatha in the next word. To make it easy in pronunciation, we say it ni'imma. So if you notice here, we change this. We change this fatha to sukun. Ni'im ma. So what I do here, I change this fatha for sukun and then I make idgham. Ni'im ma. I didn't say ni'ima ma. I can't. So this is how we see it in the Quran, but this is what it looks in the real Arabic. Okay? Type. So that's mean we make what here? We make idgham. We make what? Idgham. We say all the Kabeer, big one, we make idhar, clear, except some cases or some words. Here what I made idgham, so this is exception. And this is, you can find it in Surah An-Nisa, in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 58 and verse 271. You can look for it by your eyes. You can see word ni'imma. This is how it's wrote in the Quran. Okay? Our second word is word ta'muruni in the Quran, and this is how we read it. But this word in the real Arabic and grammar, it is ta'murunani. Noon fatha and then followed by noon kasra. Ta'murunani. What we made here, we make this fatha sukun and then we make merge here, idgham, to become ta'muruni instead of ta'murunani. Of course, we didn't do it as a humans, but this is how it's come for us by Quran. Okay? But we still, the rules of the Quran, the rules of Tajweed, we just explain what we see in the Quran. Okay? Of course, if you don't study this chapter, you will read this word without you know this word in the real, it's two letters. One is with haraka and the other one is with haraka. This chapter, it's a little bit advanced. And again, it's not hard chapter, but it needs a little bit focusing and memorization a little bit. Like here, what we made idgham. We made idgham. This word in which surah? In Surah Az-Zumur, verse 64. You can look for it in the Quran. You will find this one, but it's in the real Arabic, this one. We say the main قاعدة, the main rule, if I have حركة followed by حركة, I should to make both of them إظهار, but this is our second exception to make it إدغام instead of إظهار. Our third word, أتحاجوني. This word in the Arabic, ناني. أتحجونني, نني, nani. So what we made here, we put sukun in the first letter and then we merge the first letter with second letter. It's become one letter. It's become here nun shadda with kasra. أتحاجوني, and it was أتحجونني, nani. Of course, again, if you don't study this chapter, you will see this word and you will don't know in the real it's nun fatha followed by nun kasra. We said the main قاعدة here, the main rule is making إظهار, nani. But here it's come for us in the Quran with إدغام in Haffs way. Ni, ni, instead of nani. Okay, so we make إدغام. This is in verse 80 in Surah Al-An'am. Our next word مكنني. It's مكنني, مكنني, but we put sukun in the first noon. We keep the kasra in the second noon and we merge and it's become مكنني. Again, I will keep saying this is what? This is riwayah. We don't do anything in the Quran. Quran it's come for us as it is. But we just explain what we see in the Quran. Okay? So here what happened? We make idgham instead of izhar. We don't make makkanani in the main qaida. We go for the exception here and we make idgham. This is in Surah Al-Kahf, verse 95. So these four cases, inshallah, it's the same idea. It's very clear for you. We make idgham instead of the izhar on it. And you need to memorize these four cases. And watch the 5 case, it's very important. And a lot of people don't know about it a lot. Let's go for it and see it together, which is word تأمنا. Word تأمنا in the Quran, it's in Surah Yousof. And this noon shadda in the real, it's noon dhamma followed by noon fatha. تأمننا, تأمننا. If we look here, we will find letter mim and then noon followed each other in the main word here. It's not easy to pronounce it. تأمننا, تأمننا, it's very heavy to pronounce it. So it's become easier way and it's become تأمنا. But this word we see in front of us here, تأمننا, it's turned into تأمنا. This has a special way to read with in Haffs way. What's this special way? We have 2 ways. We said this is in Surah Yousof. We have 2 ways to read it with. First one is اختلاس and إظهار. I make إظهار with اختلاس. And second way, we make إدغام with إشمام. Let's go together and see what we mean by these 2. Let's explain first. I make it here more clear for you. First way is اختلاس with إظهار or إظهار with اختلاس. And second way we make إدغام with إشمام. So how can we do it? Let's see first اختلاس with إظهار. اختلاس means I'm coming with part of the حركة. Part of حركة. Okay, we can say it اختلاس, we can say it raw. Some scholars say it's raw, some scholars say it اختلاس. اختلاس is 2 out of 3 from حركة. How can I pronounce this word with اختلاس? اختلاس, if I say for example no, no, this is حركة. How can I make اختلاس on it? I make my voice low and I run on it. No, no, this is the اختلاس. No, no, instead of no, no, clear. How can I read this word with اختلاس? تأمننا, تأمننا. Low my voice, run on it. This is the اختلاس with إظهار. إظهار what? إظهار the ضمة. I make the ضمة clear. The first noon with ضمة, I make it clear. I say تأمن, no, but not no. I just run on it. تأمننا. خلاص, clear إن شاء الله. Our second case here, which is إدغام with إشمام. What's إشمام mean and what's إدغام mean? إدغام, we all know it. That means I will read it with the shadda here like I see. That means I will read it with shadda here like what I see. But what's إشمام mean? إشمام means the one who read, who circle his lips after he pronounce the letter to make it clear for the one who see, the one who can see with his eyes the dhamma, to tell the one in front of him there is dhamma here. Again, what's ishmam is? Ishmam is circling the lips without sound, without a dhamma sound at all. The one who watch and he can see with his eyes, he can see this dhamma. But nobody can hear anything from this dhamma. I will just give haraka, but without any sound, without affect the sound and make the letter with dhamma. Except in this word, you can feel there is a dhamma sound on it. Not that clear as a regular dhamma, but you can feel it in this word only. How can we do it? تأمنا. One more. تأمنا. We start the word and then circle in the whole gunna and then back. In the whole gunna and then back. Why we called this kind of علاقة or the relationship is كبير? Because it needs a lot of work in case of إدغام. When I make إدغام, I need a lot of work. Like word مكنني, this is the main word. What the steps I made on it? Number one, I put سكون in the first letter of noon instead of فتحة. مكن instead of مكنة. مكن. Second step, I make إدغام between letter 1 and letter 2. مكني. It's become like that. So that's why we call it كبير, because we work on it and we put effort to make this word coming in how it looks in the Quran for us. Total what we said today, when two identical letters meet, the first of them is with haraka and the second is also with haraka. So the two letters is with haraka and both of them the same letter. In this case, we make adhar, except some cases or some words. And we explained it today. By this, our lesson for today is completely done. Jazakumullahu khairan. To watch my channel QHE Tajweed Rules of the Quran channel in English. Inshallah, this chapter is become more clear for you and you're starting to understand why we study it. Next time, inshallah, we will explain identical letters, but with the last case, and it's very simple and easy. There is no exception. There is nothing hard on it. We'll just see why we call it, what it's mean, and examples for it, and that's it, inshallah. Again, don't forget to like and share so YouTube is not closing the channel and make it more famous, inshallah. And if you have any comment, ask me in the comment place. Don't forget to click the black arrow under the video to watch all the links of other lessons if you want to back for any lesson before. The links of the lessons after this lesson, if it's not on the channel yet, the link it will not open with you. So the lessons before, for sure the links it will open for you, inshallah. So you can go in row and write your notes and follow the chapter completely to make it very clear for you. Jazakumullah khairan. Don't forget to watch one of our videos. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.